Hi guys, and welcome back to Dreaming in Fibre. I am Sarah, your host from sarastexturecrafts.com. Today we are off to Wonderwool, Wales. So I'm in the van, Darren's driving by the side of me, and what time is it? 1:15, so fairly good time really. Hoping we'll get there by about 3, give us enough time to sort of get the stall together and then go grab something to eat and off to the B&B this evening. Had some shout outs and I've completely forgotten who to shout out for, so I'm going to leave that to the next episode. Naughty podcaster. Hope you enjoyed the last show where I finally got to talk about all my whips and works and finished objects and things like that. Been desperate to share them with you and update my Ravelry page as well, so hope you enjoyed that. I haven't got any projects with me other than a pair of socks on the needles, which is the Chope Walla pair. I'm still going with those. Well, yesterday was when I filmed the last episode 51, so not got a huge amount further on that one. What I did last night instead was finish knitting the sleeve and part of the second sleeve on my sweater, the bamboo cotton sweater. So enjoying that, I think, more than the socks at the moment. I think, as I mentioned in the last episode about those socks, I think the yarn is kind of, yeah, disappointing me really. It's not the yarn itself. I enjoy Chope Walla yarn and I enjoy the Wonderwool sock yarn. Normally the ones I've bought historically have been the singles version, which I've used for shawls and things like that. And I think there lies the difference between that and the 2-ply Crazy Ball. The Crazy Ball, quite often you're buying similar colours to the singles yarn, but they've blended them together and barber poled them and so on. And I think the barber poling actually for me ruins some of those colours. Not ruins them, but it muddies them and mutes them down a bit. So the colour I've got, the colours that I can see in the ball, those rich colours, are not necessarily what's coming out on a sock for me. So a little disappointed with that. And I think that's probably why those socks are taking me a while to do. But hey ho, that's knitting sometimes for you, isn't it? I'm going to get really bizarre looks now from the guy next to me, in the car next to me, because he wonders what I'm doing with my phone, sat on the dashboard, holding it funny. But yeah, I'm trying to reduce wobble for you, so I don't know if that's working. I guess I'll see when I get back and edit this. But yeah, we are off to Wonderwool, Wales. Weather is overcast, it's spitting a little bit. We were forecast bad rain for today, which unfortunately, fingers crossed, isn't with us at the moment, so hopefully that will stay off until this evening. Don't think that will put too many people off travelling up tomorrow in terms of customers, because Wonderwool tends to be one of the shows that people make a concerted effort to go and see. It's more of a regular trip, if you like. So yeah, I think we should be okay on footfall tomorrow. So just hoping what I've got is enough to entice people. So when we get there, as I'm setting up, I'll try and take some pictures and possibly a little bit of video. I may walk around with the camera if I can, It's always a bit difficult because some stall holders really don't like being videoed. They don't like their product being videoed as well. So it makes it a little bit difficult to sort of wander around, and, you know, obviously I have to do my best to respect that. Not everybody is happy with their visage on the TV, as it were, so yeah, just me. Don't know why, but just me. So yeah, I'll see what I can do. What else am I hoping for this weekend? Not looking for any stash enhancement in particular, but I'm leaving that open because you never know when you might see something. I've got a couple of projects that I would like to do aside from the shawl along, so I might have a look and see if I can get some yarn for those. But I think that's it really. I don't have any plans for major stash acquisition. Talking of the shawl along, thanks to everybody who's joined so far. If you're interested in joining me, I'm having a craft along over on the Ravelry group, Sara's Texture Crafts on Ravelry, and basically the premise, if you didn't see the last episode, is that I'm going to take from the 1st of May to the 30th of September to knit some shawls as samples for the shop. And what I thought might be quite nice is if we take the opportunity to knit along together or craft along. So you know, if you want to felt, weave, crochet, anything you like, just the end product needs to be a shawl of some description. Yeah, so if you fancy that, pop on over to the Ravelry group. It will be nice to meet you and to craft along with you. I could do with the motivational help, guys, so come on over. I'm not expecting anyone to finish anything within that time frame, but again, if you want to finish several, I'm aiming to do 4 within that time frame of May to September. Then, you know, feel free. With materials, if you want to use acrylic, that's fine. If you want to use wool, that's fine. If you want to use silk and beads and go crazy with your budget, then that's fine too. I'm going to be using my stuff. I'm not expecting anybody else to craft along with Sara's Texture Crafts product, but if you do, it would be great. It would be inspirational for me to see how you're using colourways, how they come out for you in your interpretation, and it's always quite nice to hear how you find the yarn. But that's by no means a requirement of this craft along. There was something else somebody asked me about it, and I forget off the top of my head what that was. Can't remember. Oh yeah, double dipping. So for example, if you watch the Knit Girls, and I mean, I don't know if they've got a craft along at the moment going for shawls, or for example Dramatic Knits, Steve and Callie always have a race to the finish object every month. So if you want to create something in May, a shawl, and stick that in there for a chance to win the giveaway prizes that he has, then please do. I have no problem how many times you post your shawl as an entry everywhere else. You don't necessarily need to be a member of the Sara's Texture Crafts group to join, but it would be lovely if you did join in, because we often chat and talk about other things, and there'll be other craft alongs in future and so on. So yeah, come over and join us. But I shall leave you there now, and next time I see you I shall be at Wonderwool, Wales, hopefully, and I'll show you a bit of setup. So catch you later, guys. Okay, so this is me after setup. It's been one of those days, so I didn't show you part way through. Nothing major happened, just took longer to do stuff than I thought. So let me show you close up. We'll start from this side. We've got the pick and mix down here. It's all lovely fleecy bits and so on. Give you a sneak peek. Please. Silk rods and so on. One of my patterns, that's the Exmouth shawl. Another one of my patterns, the spiral cowl up there, and then gradient yarns. Not the best light to show you in. Bats. hand-dyed tops, some more bats, and they are 2 or 3 deep. We've got spindle kits, blends, and blends there, straight from the farm tops, more hand-dyed tops. This is my hand-dyed alpaca blends, so these are one-off limited edition runs because I won't have this fibre again, partly because I'm finding I'm becoming a bit allergic to alpaca. So I've dyed up some lovely colours for you, and some semi-solids is there as well. Some more hand-dyed tops, and then this is all of the DK and Aran yarn that I've got currently, with a new base, which is, can't reach because I'm looking at the screen, my Donegal base. So if I show you that on the blue, you can see all the little bits in it, which I'm desperate to knit some up for myself. And some more colours, and I've also got some limited edition colours. So this one, there's one batch of it. Once it's gone, it may never be repeated. Up here, can't reach, I've got some more gradients, and then hand-dyed tops, bats. These are semi-solid tops, 50 grams, blends, and straight from the farm tops. My gradient tops, as well as my new book, yay! I'll tell you more about that next time. I've got 4-ply on this side, so we've got down the bottom here, we've just got the yarns that are left in 2s or just singular, and then we've got the larger dye batches up here. So we've got several different, we've got the tweed base, we've got overwash dye technique, we've got standard variegated, we've got, this is variegated as well, semi-solids, and some more variegated with a couple of new colourways. These will be in the website soon. And there we go. So that's it. That's me. I'll pan back so you can have a look. There's Darren. What are you doing? You're stealing. We're wrapping up and putting it all to bed so we can go and have some tea. So I'll leave that there. Morning guys, it's the first day of Wonderwool. It's Saturday, so I've been told, because I thought it was Friday earlier. Just had my lovely breakfast, holding the camera. I'm hoping that I'm holding it a bit more steady. This road is quite bumpy. So we're off to the showground for our first day. A bit tired, lovely night's sleep. We have a fantastic sleep at this particular B&B. And a great breakfast as well, but I'm always slightly tired, and I think it's probably from a bit of nerves going into the first day, so I'm hoping that everything will be okay. It's raining a bit, so it's not too bad, so I don't think that will be too much of an issue for the crowds, hopefully not. So when we get there, hopefully I'll try and take some pictures or some video, but if not, I shall certainly tell you how the day's gone. Okay, so I'll catch you later. Hi guys, it's Saturday evening and we're back at the B&B. It was manic today. It seemed much busier than last year, but I don't know whether it's just people came to us first and then walked around or what, I don't know, but yeah, my usual big thanks to everybody who came to see me. Thank you to the ladies who bought the looms. If you're on my newsletter, you'll remember me talking about the looms. So they've both gone, which is quite nice, which means I've got a bit more room at home now that I can fill with yarn stash. I think my voice is going a little bit because too much talking today. That's not a bad thing. what do I have to tell you about today? Yeah, I didn't really get much chance to have a look around, which is why I haven't given you any extra videos. So I'm going to try and go in a bit earlier tomorrow and take some photographs and a little bit of video of kind of wandering around, because there are some things I'd really like to show you. Feeling quite inspired as well, because the reaction to my new gradient spinning book has been fantastic, and also to some of the new yarn base that I've got, which I will show you more about in probably the next episode. I did some limited edition colourways as well, they've gone quite nicely. Yeah, it's been a real mixture of stuff, so it's been brilliant, and it's been nice to see all of the different projects that everybody's been doing. And I'm going to pop a picture in at some point of one of the ladies who came to see me with the cardigan that she'd knit, wearing the cardigan that she'd knit, where she spun my Exmoor colourway against lichen and then striped it with some chocolate coloured yarn that she had from me. I think it was colour cocoa or possibly colour wood. It was all in Blue Face Leicester, and that was really nice. So I'd like to show you that, because I think it'd give you maybe another idea of you know, how to mix and spin your hand spun. What have I got planned for tomorrow? Breakfast. Yeah, Darren's looking forward to the breakfast already. And the breakfast here at this B&B is absolutely fantastic, and thankfully, because we didn't get a chance to get off the stool to have any lunch at all, it saw us through all day until this evening, so pleased with that. I think all I had on the stool today was I had a bag of crisps and a couple of biscuits, so that's not too bad, because if you can't get off the stool and you haven't had a decent breakfast, yeah, you feel somewhat lacking by the end of the day, and lagging as well, and that's never a good look for customers who are still shopping. So we managed to stay chipper, I think, throughout the day. The only thing that is sort of getting me down is, I don't know if you probably can't see that, you might be able to see it on this hand, slight purple marking. I'm getting, well, I told you about my allergies, you can see it there, look. I have allergic reactions, and this was spurred on by some cut flowers that my mother-in-law had that were just happened to be in the same room as me. They weren't even close to me, and it started off this allergic reaction, and now of course since then everything I've been dyeing has made it worse, and it's just so incredibly itchy that I could just peel my skin off because it's just so itchy. I just want it to stop. So that's kind of been annoying me today, and of course it means that I then can't go and, you know, touch fleeces and pet sheep and all the things that I normally like to do at these kind of wool festivals because I've got itchy hands. So that's a bit of a bummer, but that aside, the day was good. Like I say, I'm not sure what tomorrow will be like, but looking forward to it. So I'll tell you a bit more tomorrow, and hopefully get a chance to show you around and show you some of the inspirational things that I've seen at the show. And I will also show you my purchases, because yeah, I made a couple, not many, and I did a swap with Wendy Fowler, the yarn bowl lady. She was on stall A1 if you've got the programme. I will pop her details in along here somewhere, and in the show notes as well. Recommend that you buy yarn bowls from her. She's doing little notion bowls, so of course I had to have one to match my yarn bowl. So I will show you, I'll either talk through those at the end of the show, or I might leave them to the next podcast. Either way, there will be a link for Wendy's shop, her Etsy shop, on this podcast, and then if I do sort of show and tell next episode, then I'll link it again there. Okay, so I will leave you there. I'm off to go and watch something on the iPad and snooze, I think. Okay, so I'll catch you again tomorrow. Cheers. Morning folks, we have a peacock in the road. You can see him coming up. He is the resident security of the next farm on. Look at him, there he goes. he might give us a bit of argy-bargy. Come on then, off you go. Yeah, he's not having it. You are not crossing this path, he says. Thou shalt not pass. Go on then, off you go. Morning folks, Sunday morning. It's the final day of Wonderwool, obviously. Very much looking forward to another jam-packed day of fun and meeting up with lots of friends and customers and so on. Hope to see some of you there. Gonna go in, well we've left a bit early, so gonna try and get round and do a little bit of videoing, or if not at least some photographs from around the show, so we'll see what it's like when we get there. Okay, see you later. Hi guys, how are you? It is the end of Sunday, so I'm in the van on my way home. We are probably about an hour and a half earlier than we expected to be, which is quite nice. So I apologise to any stallholders who, I don't know if you watch this kind of stuff, but if you do and you happen to be watching and I haven't said goodbye, apologies. When we realised we were an hour and a half early, finished with close up, we ran for the van and off we went. You know, we've still got a long trip ahead of us to get home, and of course we've got the dreaded unpacking when we get the other end, so yeah, not looking forward to that, but it has to be done. What I am looking forward to is that we've got a week and a half off now, not a week and a half, a week off now, which is going to be quite nice. We'll stay home, stay local, but get out with the dog. Hopefully the weather stays nice, and we can do, you know, long dog walks, that kind of stuff, and enjoy a rest really before it all kicks off again for proper woolly, which is at the end of May for me, which is the first show in Holsworthy, Devon, of its kind. So that should be quite interesting. Looking forward to that. Thank you very much to everybody who came to see me, to new customers, to existing customers, even to those who just came by just to say hello. It was very nice to see you all as usual, and yeah, it was really lovely to see my yarn and my fluff go off to lovely homes, so thank you very much. Yeah, going down a big dip in the road there. What else can I tell you? Not got a huge amount of stuff left, so I'm a little bit concerned for proper woolly that I'm really going to have to crack the whip on myself once I do get back to work, and hopefully got some pre-orders when I get back as well for people who you know, wanted a certain colour on a certain base. Sorry, go red colour. Oh, very bright there. Sunshine. What's that? But I'm hoping on sarastexturecrafts.com to do some kind of gradient update. That would be gradient yarn and maybe odds and ends of gradient wall tops. So look out for that, sarastexturecrafts.com. If you're a newsletter subscriber, then check your inboxes for my next newsletter, because I'm going to try and do a few more sort of fun things for my newsletter folk. So if you haven't joined the newsletter and you think that sounds like fun or intriguing, you know, things like special offers, that kind of thing, then sign up at sarastexturecrafts.com and I will drop you an email when the next mail shot goes out. Don't think I had much else to say because I did a big podcast a couple of days ago. I'll get this out the moment I get back to work. I haven't done any knitting this weekend. I was so tired last night that yeah, I just flopped in front of the iPad in bed pretty much around 7:30. That's how old I feel. So I will endeavour to do maybe a tag on to the end of the Proper Woolly episode, which will be my next episode now. Okay, so I'll catch you later. You can find me online as Sara's Texture Crafts in most places, and find me at sarastexturecrafts.com. The show notes are at dreamingandfibre.blogspot.co.uk, and you can subscribe to me on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this show. I will link in the show notes as well to previous episodes for Wonderwool Wells, so you can get a view of how the show has changed for me and in its appearance, yeah, maybe over the last couple of years. Okay, so I'll catch you later, guys. Keep dreaming in fibre.